Good afternoon and welcome to the Texan Sports Report. I'm your host, Tyler McDonough, joined by my co-host, Drew Ivery. We did go over football this past week, but, guys, we have a few more awards to announce.
A lot of awards.
Yeah, a lot of awards for the football team. We'll go ahead and start off with head coach Colby Carthel. Defending national champs, Colby Carthel, he is your Lone Star Conference Coach of the Year as he led the Lions to a 10-3 season. It is the third straight season for the Lions that Coach Carthel has led them to the semifinal round, and he also sends off a group of seniors who won 43 games in 4 years. So big shout-out to Coach Carthel. You know, as long as he's at the helm, Drew, you know, I feel comfortable with him here. I always have confidence in Coach Carthel. He does a heck of a job with him.
And if I believe, I think the Lions, this was their third or fourth season with 10 straight wins?
It was their third straight year.
Third straight year.
Yes. Third straight year with 10 wins. Like I said, the senior class goes away with 43 wins. That's the most in school history. So
yes, sir.
Coach Carthel is definitely doing something right. With a few more awards to go over, you guys. The first team offense and defensive awards. So we've got some young names on here, and we've got some older names on here. So we've got sophomore Eamon Simon, offensive tackle. Senior Marquise Wimberly, wide receiver from California, as we going to unfortunately say goodbye to Marquise, our number one receiver. Another big name. Senior kicker, Christoph Martinez. We'll say some more words for him here in a minute. So, Senor Automatico, we're going to say goodbye to you, my friend. Senior Reggie Kincaid, return specialist. Reggie will still be around for track. Reggie will still be here for to run track for Commerce, but
not on the football field.
Not on the football. We won't see any track dips at the goal line like we did last year in the national championship.
No more 100-yard returns.
No, unfortunately. And on the defensive side, we had Michael Anoha, senior. So we say goodbye to the defensive end right there. Senior Brooks Sadoff, he was one of my favorite.
Another salute.
Yeah, one of those core linebackers who led the defense. So we say goodbye to him, first team. And to round things out for the defense is redshirt sophomore Dominic Ramsey. He's a safety. Ramsey will have to pick up a lot of the slack on the return game as well as we say goodbye to Reggie Kincaid. But we still have Ramsey back deep, so he's a big time threat.
Yeah, he'll need a tag team partner back there.
Yeah, we'll find someone for him. But
we'll get back there.
Second team offense and defense is senior Malik Ellis, offensive tackle. We say goodbye to one of Drew's favorite, Vincent Hobbs.
My boy Vincent, man.
My boy Vince, yeah. Vincent's gone. Tight end. We might see Vince at the next level.
We better see him in the NFL, by God.
Yeah, Vince, if you're watching, you go to the combine and show out for us.
You know we're rooting for you, dog.
Yeah.
We're going to be there.
Second team defense is junior D.D. Fletcher. He's a defensive tackle.
We get him back.
Yeah, we get him back. Junior Mark Westbrook, who transitioned from safety to outside linebacker this past year.
Yes.
And sophomore Cater Kohu, who really stepped up the second half of the season. He comes in at the cornerback position for the Lions on defense. Yeah. And some honorable mention names for the Lions is sophomore Christian Hernandez, offensive guard. Okay. Junior, kind of their deep ball threat for the Lions is Ryan Stokes.
Get him back.
He's just a junior, so he'll be back.
Yes,
junior quarterback Kane Wilson. We'll see him next year as well.
Leading that charge.
Yep. Senior Ovi Urebu. Unfortunately, Ovi had a great run this past year. If you don't know Ovi, he's a great guy, and injury caught up with him over his college career. But Ovi went out with a bang this year. He had a great senior season. Junior Pierre Leonard, defensive tackle. We get old Pierre back. The Chicago native. Yeah, so we get Pierre, and Pierre's real fired up right now because his Bears are playing good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but also Pierre did. I was talking to Pierre the other day. He just went in for an MRI, so if you guys see Pierre around campus, make sure to give him a little pat on the back. Tell him we're thinking about you, my man, because I think he was saying his pinky might be broken. So
I got plenty of time to recover.
He's fine. It's just a little pinky injury, but
suck it up.
But Pierre will be all right.
Heard this.
Senior Garrett Blueball, we say goodbye to him. Inside linebacker.
Good guy.
Junior L.A. Dawson, he'll be back next year.
Him back.
Corner. Sophomore Tristan Perry, punter. He's a solid punter for us.
Keep him.
And sophomore deep snapper Drake Flores.
There we go.
And a few more football awards. These are special. Lone Star All Academic Awards is going to go to Garrett Blueball, and Christoph Martinez. And special recognition to Kristoff once more. He won Academic Player of the Year. So
Hey.
Kristoff getting it done on the
Shout
football
out,
field
man.
and in the classroom.
That's right, man.
What do you got for us from Hoops?
Man, now that the football awards are over, and there was a lot of them, now it's time to talk a little bit about some basketball, men's and women's. We're going to start with the men's, though. They have a 6-2 record after a win yesterday in the Fieldhouse against Angelo State as they won 81-72. Reggie Reed led the Lions with 20 points and 6 rebounds in the win. Their next opponent is going to be coming up on Saturday, tomorrow, in the Fieldhouse. They're going to be facing Texas A&M University Kingsville at 4 p.m. for Holiday Merchants Day, so make sure you make your way out there. And now we're going to shift to the women's side. They got a game on Saturday as well, but we'll get to that in a second. For their previous game, the Lion women fall 70-64. They have a 3-4 record now after the loss on Education Day after a tough shooting performance from three-point range where they shot just 20% from three and had an unfortunate season high in turnovers at 20. Next up, they also play Texas A&M University Kingsville, but they will be the first game of that doubleheader on Saturday at 2 p.m. in the Lion Fieldhouse. If you cannot make the game, make sure you tune in on 88.9 KETR, the Lion Sports Network, with Charlie Chitwood on the call.
And, guys, to wrap things up, we have got track and field. They are finally back.
Reggie.
We've been waiting on,
There you go.
Reggie Kincaid, yeah. So, we've been waiting a long time on track and field to come back, and the men and women will both be in action December 7th and 8th as they're going to travel to Pittsburgh, Kansas to run in the Pittsburgh State
next weekend.
Crimson and Gold Invitational. So
There we go.
keep up with that on lineathletics.com. You can keep up with their whole season there. You know, the track team is coming off a very good performance. A lot of individual, a lot of team awards have been given out over the years. The track and field team is one of the most dominant in the Lone Star Conference. So keep up with everything, like we said, and they're just about back in action.
Personally, I think that Lion track team might be the best on campus. They have constantly gotten Lone Star Conference championships year in and year out, at least since I've been here.
Outdoor and indoor.
Outdoor and indoor,
Yeah.
so they are very good. You can check out all things at TMUCEastTexan.com and follow us on social media.